I've got a path laid in front of me. I will follow it down to wherever it leads. A lingering voice has been calling to me to come home. I'm coming home.
All right, so it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon on the 30th of December, day before New Year's Eve. And we had to vacate the hotel we're in because we went to rebook and there's nothing else available. So we're on to another motel just for tonight. And then after that, we have an Airbnb booked until the 3rd of January, at which time hopefully our wire transfer comes through. Who knows at this point, honestly, with the with those parasites at the bank. But we're just basically going day by day at this point, getting through, just barely getting through, scraping through. You know, we're sitting at a park right now because we can't check into our next hotel until...
I just saw your I just saw your look. I saw there's something.
I don't know where it went. It's probably on me. It's on me. You threw it on me, Will. He threw a spider from his shirt onto me.
I didn't even know what it was. I just saw her face and then I just went with it. So there's something. Anyway, so yeah, we can the thing is that you have to check out at 12 and then you cannot check into another one until 2. So there's 2 hours that we are in the park, and I'm hearing from my kids we have nothing to do and that we have nowhere to go, so we are homeless for 2 hours.
We are completely homeless with nowhere to go and all of our luggage in our car.
Suitcases and everything.
And even not everything fits into the car.
Elena wants to say something.
So we have all our suitcases here. I got my backpack on my back, and the kids are just over there swinging on the swings.
We're all basically in it's a tense situation. Will and I we knew it wasn't going to be easy to do what we're trying to do, but with the bank screwing us over for this wire transfer for nearly 3 weeks since we originally...
You don't say why they're screwing you over. You got to explain it to them. It's like you know, the bank has. It's been playing, right? They know that they have our money and they have to do a wire transfer, and they are coming. They don't say anything for the whole weekend. On Friday, they come and saying that there's an excuse why they couldn't send the transfer, and then they do the next thing the next week again. They say, okay, everything looks good, and then on Friday they come again and say, no, oh, there's another excuse. So they're playing around as if maybe they don't realize that. I understand how the fractional banking system works, and what they do is that they, if they have our money tied up and we cannot access it, what they do is they invest it. They get an average of 12 to 18% average return. And can you imagine that on a big sum of money? How much they're getting each day that they're investing it. So then that's what they do. They're tying up, coming up with excuses not to send it because they're investing it every single day, making a killing out of our money, and then coming up with excuses, acting all dumb, like you know, the last excuse was that the bank over here in Cuscatlan did not accept Canadian funds, when we all know, I mean, that the ones that know how the banking system works, that there cannot be a wire transfer straight from Canada to El Salvador. It has to be a transfer from Canada to a bank, intermediary bank in New York, where they're going to switch the funds. They're going to exchange the funds from Canadian to USD, and that intermediary bank, which in this case is what's the name? Citibank. Citibank is going to change it to USD funds and then now send it to a Cuscatlan bank here in El Salvador. We know this is how it works, but yet they are acting like they don't know what they're doing, and this is that we open an account, an international account for the purpose of doing. It was the best account for the purpose of doing a money transfer that way, the easiest way, and they're acting up like like they don't know what they're doing. Like they never done an international money wire transfer. That's how they're acting. And anyways, with the letters, the latest email that we received, it was completely ridiculous. And so Sarah had to get serious about it, and then threatened with some, you know, getting some legal representation and shit like that. And then now they're saying that yeah, they can send it immediately.
Yeah, we can send it immediately, no problem at all. Just let us know what currency we can send it to. If Banco Cuscatlan doesn't accept Canadian currency, the instructions clearly stated that you had to send it to the intermediary bank first to convert. They completely ignored the instructions, A, because they're that dumb, or B, they're bullshitting us. I'm willing to bet money that they never even initiated the transfer, like Will described. This is a protocol that they have so they can continue investing large sums of money that are getting held in the bank from things like property exchanges, asset exchanges, right? They hold the money. And that's what they're doing to us. So we're in it. We're in it thick because now we're relying on them to follow the instructions properly and to send it to us, and they didn't. And it's been almost 3 weeks now, and so things are getting really stressful and really tense because
well, money doesn't last forever, right? So I mean, little money that we have here and there, you know, it goes fast. I mean, you know, hotels, food, and even though, you know, the food is cheaper over here, you know, sometimes when you don't have a place to cook, well, you have to eat out. And
all right, we're in our third Airbnb, and it is New Year's Eve. It's really hot. It's really hot because we don't have an air conditioning unit, and it's not a breezy area. Like, we're really feeling the heat inside, and you know, it's a lot hotter in here. But if others can survive it, I guess I can too. I'm gonna try and tough it out. So, yeah. Third Airbnb since we got here. This one's not in a gated community. And so, you know, it's kind of like, what were you saying about we're not in a gated community? What were you saying, Will?
What am I saying? Is that I'm actually feels like I am with the local community rather than the upper middle class in a gated community, right? I mean, now we are with the people that are lower resources or have lower resources or whatever you want to call it, but it still feels very safe. Everywhere you go, it still feels very, very safe. So I'm not worried about that. It's a nice little place, nice little apartment. It's a lot better than the hotel room that we were staying on.
Míralo bien. El mundo en el que vivimos gira al revés. Gente que viene, gente que va, gente que camina sin pensar que la vida puede cambiar. Gente valiente que viene de frente, gente que su puño quiere alzar. La partida va a ganar.
gente que no se calla y que lucha por lo que siente, porque ya llegó la hora de enseñar los dientes. Vemos lo que sienten, vemos que nos mienten. Míralo, 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 míralo bien. El mundo en el que vivimos gira al revés. Míralo, 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 míralo bien. El mundo en el que vivimos gira al revés.
Wow. It's pretty early, honey, remember. Salvador's like to come out a bit later.
I don't know.
I caught myself.
You're my street. Let me take this accidental picture. Look at it. Dad, look at it. Look at what? See, that's an accidental picture I took of the void.
Hey guys.
Could you take a picture?
Yeah, I was thinking that we could all get a picture in front of the
I just want a
tree.
picture of me right now.
Sure. It's New Year's Eve in San Salvador at Centro Histórico. And we're wondering, where's all the people? We were expecting a big crowd of people, but there's some people, but we're not seeing a big crowd like we expected. Although it is very beautiful right now here in Centro Histórico, New Year's Eve 2024. It's very beautiful here, very festive. What's your impression of the place?
Well, I don't know if it already happened, the presentation happened. I don't know if they already died and everybody left.
What time is it?
Almost 8 o'clock, I believe.
Everyone left at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, well,
New
maybe
Year's
they
Eve.
go home and get the party started. I have no idea. 8 o'clock, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know whether we got here too late or we got here too early.
Yeah, one or the other.
I don't have, I still don't know what's going on.
One or the other.
Hey, look at the straight dogs.
Yo no soy de acá, yo ando buscando algo donde celebrar el conteo, pero me dicen que aquí nadie lo celebra. O sea,
yo creo que la única parte va a ser la playa, entonces.
¿cuál playa?
El Tunco, ¿verdad? Que sí,
Hasta el Tunco.
pero ya lo que yo no sé, yo tampoco soy, yo soy de aquí, pero apenas vengo de Canadá. Entonces no he celebrado aquí ningún año.
Pues yo tampoco celebro un año acá en Salvador, dice acá, pero
Supuestamente todo el tiempo está lleno.
y yo pregunté, me dijeron, oh sí, en la Plaza Mayor, ahí va a estar todo. Yo,
Cuando se ve como que está muerto. ¿Verdad?
Pero estoy seguro que en el mundo aún queda gente que no se calla y que lucha por lo que siente, porque ya llegó la hora de enseñar los dientes. Vemos lo que sienten, vemos que nos mienten. Míralo, 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 míralo bien. El mundo en el que vivimos gira al revés. Míralo, 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 míralo bien. El mundo en el que vivimos gira al revés.
Da ayudanta.
Oh, there's all on the street and everything. Like, what the heck? Yeah, I am. I'll be there at 6:30. Over there. Huh? I'm gonna have to
It's New Year's Day and it's 6:30 in the morning and there's parties outside and loud music. Everyone's still partying.
So we're here in a public medical clinic in Santa Tecla, Ciudad Merliot, and Aliana has a very sore throat. She's not feeling so great, so we came to a public clinic to see if we can get her looked at by a doctor and hopefully get her something to help her feel better. It's been about 3 days, it's getting worse. She's having trouble eating, so I have no idea how long the wait time is. No one speaks English here. Will went to give the people at the front his ID because they said they needed ID for the children from adults, but the kids don't have any cards from here. But apparently they need them, so we'll see. We'll see. We need to find out what they need, but it shouldn't be a problem. He has his dues, so that will hopefully be enough. Es súper diferente como en una prescripción en Canadá.
Sí, sí. Uno dijo, el doctor dijo que era una de 10 tabletas y el otro era de 5.
Sí, ibuprofeno son 10. Solamente eso.
Solamente eso.
Good girl. Good girl. You got it? All right. Way to go, honey.